Hello, so Flourishing David is here, and today I will be talking about a bit more serious topic, why I'm choosing this untraditional path, maybe why you should choose this path, and simply advantages and disadvantages of this path. Let's describe what is untraditional path. So untraditional path is like doing the opposite what average people do, doing and living that extraordinary life. Because when you want to achieve more from life and bigger things, most of the time you have to do the opposite that average do. Because looking to the average people, they don't look really happy or enjoying their life. So you have to look up to millionaires or just other people who can inspire you and you like their lifestyle. You would want to live like them, so you have to start living like them, learning from them, start to apply their ideas of living and instilling their mindset. Because living like an average person, you will be like an average person. Do what average people do, you will achieve what average people have. And looking to the average person, he doesn't look to have that many achievements in life. That's the thing about untraditional path. That's how it looks. Untraditional path is just doing extraordinary things against the system, against the matrix. For example, me, I'm not trying to go to university. I'm doing opposite. I'm not learning. I'm not trying to do my best in school because I know I won't need this knowledge. Let me put it in this way. I have a really clear goal, and why I should do the things which are not moving me forward to this goal. They don't help me in any way to achieve this goal. So why I should put time and energy in this thing like school or social media? There is loads of things that distract you and just waste your time and energy. But in this example, school is a really big waste of time for me right now. I don't say you guys you have to drop out of high school or not learn stuff in there, but that's my situation and that's how I think. That's the traditional path, how it looks, just doing opposite, most of the time doing opposite what the average person does. Why I choose this path? So as I said, I have a really clear goal what I need from this life, or I have a goal for the next few years. So it is freedom. And having freedom, I think, correlates with not being average. Because when you are average, you are just equally brainwashed. Average equals brainwashed person. I don't want to be that person who is also programmed and controlled by the media. He's so distracted by so many things. Like, in my opinion, social media is the biggest evil, biggest distraction of them all, because it sucks out your time instantly and you don't really notice that. So you're just scrolling, for example, that short form content, and maybe you get some knowledge, but most of the time there are just nonsense videos. Maybe you see more informative videos, but watching this short form content, that knowledge that you get, it doesn't really stay for that long. And when you're scrolling so much, this knowledge comes instantly pumping through your head, and so many things after maybe 5 minutes you already forgot about what the last TikTok was or the last short was. Guys, social media is such a big waste of time. Why watching other person's life, how it will make your life better? Average person does every single day that, just scrolling through the social media mindlessly, not getting any benefits from that, just wasting their time. They're just bored and they don't have any ideas, any purpose to do some maybe productive stuff. They're just scrolling through social media. You're just wasting your time. So enough of social media. There is so many distractions like video games, TV, Netflix. Netflix is such a big propaganda machine. So I don't want to be that average person. I want freedom and I will achieve those things. And shortly, this freedom means I can work in any place I want in this world, and I have ability to manage my time by myself. So that's a really big advantage of living this untraditional lifestyle, choosing this untraditional path, and it is one of the benefits. So what are the disadvantages and advantages of choosing this untraditional path of living? So okay, I guess I can start from disadvantages. The first one, no one will believe in you, and no one will probably help you in the start. Because, for example, as a teenager, I had those old friends, but while my mindset started to change, I started to reject some friends, start to hang out with new people, and I have this one friend. When we started to grinding together, I invited more people, he invited more people, and we have a decent group of friends who are moving towards the exact and the same goal in life. So, but what I want to say is so many people won't have this opportunity to grind with people instantly, with like-minded people. They have to reject those bad friends with bad influence. They have to reject those friends first and find new friends, like-minded people. But this transition will take a little bit of time, so this will be pretty much going through this path alone. For a little bit of time you will have to suffer more, this pressure, this feeling of being always alone and fighting this battle alone is a little bit more harder. But after you find new people, like-minded people, new friends, then it becomes a little bit easier. So because lone wolf will really die fast, that's obvious. So you have to have that group of people who will help you and you will also help them, just working like a team. So having a team is really important thing. So the first disadvantage, no one will help you or support you, because most of the time people, as I said, they are brainwashed. They don't really understand what are you doing, why are you doing this. This is such a big risk. So one of the average people traits are this stable and safe life. They want that stability, and I understand that this is a comfort zone. But when you get out of this comfort zone, in this uncomfortable zones, you learn the most and you achieve the most of things in life. And that's another thing why being average person is not really cool. It's just boring. I don't fucking want to be that mundane person who lives that fucking mundane life. So the second disadvantage is there is no guarantee you will achieve this. Of course, with the right mindset, not giving up, with discipline and consistency, everything is possible in life and you will achieve those things. But there is no guarantee, because when you go to school, you have I don't know how does it call in English, but you have this paper of the 12th grade. You have some grades, and there after graduation of 12th grade, then you go to university, and maybe it's not the best university, but you still get some type of graduation and some certificate. But working on yourself and grinding alone is really risky, but at the same time really big rewards are waiting for you. And yeah, that's the second disadvantage, like feeling that pressure, feeling getting some doubts from time to time. And it's normal. You are taking a massive risk. For example, like me, I'm not trying my best in school and I'm not getting my best grades. So I'm always under a little bit of pressure, maybe from my parents. It is what it is. You have to suffer to get more from life. The third disadvantage, this path will be really hard. It requires suffering, sleepless nights, dedication, hard work, consistency, so many things. You will have those sleepless nights, you will feel frustrated, but it's worth it, because you will have those big rewards and you can't even imagine how big they are. So let's go to the advantages. The first one is you won't be average. That's you and that's the average person. Once you start learning about something about business, reading books, the gap becomes bigger between you and the average person. You start going to the gym, start learning about the business or skill, high income skill. You starting your business, grinding all day, all night. The gap between you and the average person becomes bigger and bigger. And that's the beauty of being an extraordinary person with this lifestyle. You are just going further and trying to be more wise, more interesting, more intelligent person than the average. And you are trying to, you learn to master your mind, master this discipline, and there is so many benefits from this extraordinary lifestyle, because not being average is such a good thing. The second advantage of this extraordinary lifestyle is your rewards will be so big you can't even imagine. I'm always thinking about the future, I'm always thinking also about my present moment, but I'm always planning and always imagining and just giving myself a little bit of motivation. So the rewards will be so big, but you have to put that hard work. And the third advantage of this untraditional path, you will live more purposefully, you will enjoy way more this life than average person, because when you don't waste your time, when you do the right things, being productive all the time, you do so many things, you will accomplish so many things and big things, so you will enjoy life way more than others. And the whole life, it will be like you will live longer than compared with others, because average people just live the same year for the rest of their lives. So you can tell you live just a longer life because you accomplished so many things, because you're being productive, you are not wasting your time. And that's the beauty of not being average, and that's what I wanted to tell. Your life will be way better than others. So there is so many benefits from this path, but those three are the main. Of course, you will have so much confidence, you will have way more experience in life. In certain areas you won't be that good, but the first million is the hardest. And when you achieve that first million, you can repeat that cycle and way faster. I don't say only with money. You will have ability to, be disciplined, be consistent. You will have all these traits combined, and learning a new skill, learning some sports, or just building your business, another business, the third business. You have to just repeat the cycle, and learning new stuff, most of the time it requires the similar things: discipline, consistency, never giving up, and just hard work. So that's it. When you have this complex of these really good traits, the life will become easier and way better. So think about it, guys. It's your choice. I think it can be a bad choice for some of you who are not ready for this, suffering, hard work, being in this constant uncomfortable zones. But you have to understand, only in this way you will learn the most and you will improve the most in those suffering and uncomfort zones. Choice is yours. So think about it. I'm not telling you, all of you guys, you have to choose this path, but just think about it. And I'm just sharing my opinion, my perspective, how I'm thinking about this life, about this untraditional path, why I choose it. And yeah, really good talk. And that's it. So for the end, guys, I want to tell you that everything is possible. Everything is possible. Just don't give up. You have to put this hard work, this consistency, and the rewards will come to you. Just be patient and be consistent. So have a good day, guys, and see you later.